Hello, üdvözlök mindenkit, Simona vagyok, és ez itt a Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic végigjátszás folytatása. Na, ott tartottunk, hogy itt elintéztünk mindenkit, megszereztünk mindent, ami kellett, úgyhogy menjünk is tovább. Most majd kis bírósági tárgyalásosat kell játszanunk. Kis bemelegítünk legalább az öregnek az ügye előtt. Azért utasítom vissza, mert ugye végigjátszottam egy párszor ezt a játékot, és ez nagyon balfasz ügyvéd. Ez egy simán úgy véd minket, hogy közben ránk kenni az egészet.
Hier
figyelembe helyett jegyzőkönyvet akart mondani. Adat helyett. Oké, ez is megvolt. Most még mielőtt kihallgatnám az öreget. Na, gyertek. Behozom a fickót. Szenülis vénembert. Ja, meg elnézem, szintelek is vele egyet. Csak ezt lehet. Na, majd az öreggel együtt kihallgatjuk, hogy mit mond. És utána szerintem már több nyomot nem fogunk találni. Van vagyok én is a börtönbe. Vagy ketrecbe.
Jolie, coming to check in on an old man? I must confess, I would rather you were here to speak to the warden and begin my trial.
Soon, old friend. We don't want to go to trial until we've got the whole picture.
Oh, I grow weary of staring at these four bare walls. But I suppose you know what you're doing. You know, the role of arbiter cannot be taken lightly. Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide. No, what this must look like, yes. Yes, we were having an affair. I know it was wrong, but I'm a weak man. Alasa was beautiful and young. How was I to resist her charms? But I didn't kill her. I loved her. Please. I know I made a terrible mistake getting involved with Alasa, but I was going there to break it off with her. I did it, but found out later that she was dead. I don't deserve to go to jail just for having an affair, do I? You have to help me prove that I wasn't the killer. Go ahead, ask. A Rhodian? I didn't know there were any Rhodians on Manan. Oh, except for Tyvark and this one named Glupar who's hanging around the hotel all the time. Okay, so maybe there are a whole bunch of Rhodians on Manan. But what does that matter? If he planted evidence at the scene, it's a clear sign of a frame-up. He probably took all the evidence of the real killer at the same time. The evidence of a Sith conspiracy keeps getting stronger, doesn't it? I suspect there's still stuff you want to clear up. Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide. How would they know? They weren't there. I heard some of the witnesses said that too, but I swear she was alive when I left. I wonder if the Sith have been putting pressure on people to get them to convict me. It wouldn't surprise me at all. They've had it in for me since the war. You should ask everyone about that. They might admit to helping the Sith under pressure. Go ahead. So the truth is out. I never meant to kill her, you know. When I found out she was a Sith spy using me to gain information, that something inside me just snapped. She didn't know I had found out. So I waited until she fell asleep. And then I killed her. Simple, really. But once I realized what I'd done, I panicked. I contacted those spies from the Republic to help me. Found the illegal monitoring device that the Sith had planted in the room, altered its recording to hide my part in it, and cleared up the evidence. I figured that was the end of it. The Sith must have been spying on me and Elasa, trying to make sure she wasn't a double agent. They must have seen the Republic spies getting rid of all the evidence, so they planted their own evidence. Elasa must have stolen that hero's cross from me long ago and given it to her Sith masters like some kind of trophy. I just thought I'd misplaced it. But when the cross turned up on her body, I knew the Sith had put it there. So, now you know the whole story. What are you going to do? You think I'm some kind of monster, don't you? All I did was kill a Sith. How many Sith have you killed? Dozens? Hundreds? Thousands?
That's different, Sunry, and you know it. We don't kill them in cold blood while they sleep.
I don't see how the two of us are any different. She was a spy. She was using me to get information so Malak's army could destroy the Republic. She deserved his eye. If I confess, I'm looking at 20 years in prison. And the Otto City officials might even place Kolto sanctions on the Republic Embassy. Without Kolto, how can we treat the injuries to our soldiers on the front lines? No, I can't do that. And put the Republic's supply of Kolto in danger. No, I won't. Look, I may have done something stupid. And it may only be worse for my standing by it, but I will not confess. If you turn me in, the Republic will likely lose its Kolto export privileges, and then we'll lose the war for sure. Are you going to send all those thousands, millions like Taurus to their deaths just for your sense of justice?
Sunry, this is wrong, and you know it. I am a Jedi. What is it that you expect me to do to defend your actions?
You do whatever you have to, Jolie. I know what I did, but I also know what's at stake here. No, I'll rot in here if I have to. I won't betray the Republic. Do what you have to, but know what the consequences will be.
Na, hogy legyen.
Got something on you. What? You think because I'm a hermit, I've always been a hermit? Just because I haven't seen Sunry for 20 years doesn't mean he's not a friend. A man could have changed a lot in that span of time, though. To become a murderer, no. I can't see it. That's not the Sunry I know. He was a good man. Put me up in his home for a year back after I left the Order. War hero, too. So I hear. I wouldn't mind helping the fellow if we can. I owe it to him. Or you can be a young monkey lizard and ignore me, I guess.
Hát... nem tudom. Megpróbáljuk... Jobb, nem ide kell jönni. Megpróbáljuk végigvinni a tárgyalást, ez a végén majd kiderül. Hát mi legyen? Legyen az, hogy nincs hozzáfűzni valahol. Vagy az, hogy bevallotta. Hát, nincs hozzáfűzni valahol. Vigyük végig az ügyet utána. Majd a végén hátra. Végül beadja dereket, azt elárulja maga.
Honor to see justice served. And I will see Sunry is executed for the crime he has committed.
The man I saw leaving, Sunry, probably left after I heard the blaster shot.
The guilt of the accused is apparent even this early in the trial. You are Firith Me, the well-known Pazak player. I wonder if we can trust the word of a gambler as reliable testimony. Of course, Your Honor. Firith Me, what did you see the night of the murder?
Well, I came out into the hallway after hearing the blaster shot and saw Sunry over there limping down the hall out of the building.
A very obvious point, Your Honors. The accused was seen leaving the scene of the crime after the blaster that killed Elassa was fired.
Yes, from what I could tell, she carried a lightsaber under that cloak of hers.
Objection! That doesn't prove she was a Jedi.
You mean actually see him kill her with my own eyes? Well, no, but I don't think there could have been anyone else there.
Ennyi elég lesz. Az igazság, hogy hiába kérdezném meg, akkor is ha jól emlékszem, csak az egyik dönt, és mondja meg nekünk, hogy mit dönt, a többi az folyamatosan csak gondolkozik.
You were staying in the hotel the night of the murder and saw Sunry leaving Elassa's room, didn't you?
Lupor kiking mata Sunry mulira. Kingun jupa shak lupor. No ba mulira set kilai kunka.
This is clear then, that Sunry left the room with the Sith Elassa already dead behind him.
Lupor, Lupor.
Don't do it, Lupor.
Lupor kan king David nibora tong kitsa.
Lies! Slander! I object!
Lupor wonky. Lupor tong hi wa majik lupor aki engkau tunsit. Lupor no mulira chuni mulira tong sunri. Kingba no konik dorcha. Chubaka chupak lupor. Chawa whiskey sit.
You, Elora, are Sunry's lawful wife. Your husband was a hero in the last war between the Sith Empire and the Republic. He was crippled in that war. Do you not believe he'd blame the Sith for his injury?
Yes. I guess he would.
And there you have motive. Sunry seeks revenge on the Sith for what they did to him and killed Ilasa.
Ennek nem hiszem, most kellett volna következni. Már hogy már ott van.
Yes. Yes, it was true. He was having an affair with that Sith harlot.
It seems painfully obvious that he killed her to keep her quiet about the affair.
He'd been seeing her for some time, I think. But he said he was going to change. He'd gone there that night to end it. We talked the night before and he'd promised. But now things have become so very complicated.
Itt hivatalosan nem a tanult, hanem megint a tanács véleményére kíváncsiak szerintem.
I wish to call forth Sunry himself, Your Honors. Are you a war hero, Mr. Sunry? You fought in wars against the Sith Empire, correct?
Yes, that's right. And I don't regret it either. The Republic needs its heroes.
Indeed. Would you say that you dislike the Sith? Even hate them?
Of course I hate them. Trying to take over the galaxy every chance they get, killing millions of innocents?
Pure politics. Were you in Alasa's room on the night of the murder?
Well, yes, I was. I had been having an affair with Alasa and my wife, yes. But I realized how wrong I'd been, and I was going there to end it.
You were having an affair with a Sith. You wanted to end it quickly and quietly, so you killed her from behind and tried to flee.
No,
I think we can see the answer clear enough, Mr. Sunry.
I don't know. The medal had gone missing some time ago. I never found out what happened to it. It's possible the Sith had stolen it and had it planted on the body.
Supposition, Your Honors?
Of course she was. Why would a young, beautiful Sith woman get with an old cripple like me? Yes, I think they would. They wouldn't want to lose one of their sources, even though I didn't give them anything. They might have killed her for her failure. Or they might have thought she'd turn against them or something like that.
The Sith Empire is not the barbaric institution you portray it to be.
őket.
I think the facts in this case are very straightforward. Sunri was having an affair with Elasa. He sought to end it, and the simplest, quickest method, given his hatred of the Sith, was to simply kill her. Witnesses saw Sunri fleeing the scene, and material evidence places him there at the time of the murder as well. I am confident that any informed observation of the facts will lead the judges, Your Honors, to this very conclusion. Well, that doesn't mean a thing. He was there, running from the room. The Sith would not leave the medal of her killer clutched in her hand. Objection! Your Honors, no!
Well done. You showed wisdom worthy of a Jedi Master during this trial.
Oh, Sunri, I'm so glad.
Elora, thank you for saving me. I don't know how I can repay you. Elora and I are going to leave here and get as far away from all this as soon as we can. I and the Republic will not forget what you've done for us. Thank you.
Bár azért az öregességberúgást megérdemelt volna, de így is jó. Na, gyorsan adjuk le a küldiket, hogy haladhassunk tovább a térkép megszerzéséhez. Vele még nem tudok beszélni, mert még nem tudjuk, hogy mi a célja köztársaságnak. Ővele kell beszélni.
Forgive us. Hey, kid. That was a good thing you did there. Almost brought a tear to this old man's eye.
This is how we Jedi should always act. With honor.
Na, kis világos oldalpont. A múltkor is sötét oldalpont miatt nem vagyunk maxon, de van ilyen. Nem mi?
I hope you're here to play some...
Ja, ez a pazakos.
So clear.
Jó. Ki tudunk mondani valamit? Jó. Akkor hozzá sajnos majd vissza kell jönni. Arra kell tovább menni. Aztán tovább előre. Most elmegyünk a köztársaságépnek, elmondjuk, meg odaadjuk az adatos tárolót, amit szereztünk, meg elmondjuk ugye, hogy mi volt. Akkor ők is elmondják, hogy mi a tervük. És akkor szerintem előbb bemegyünk a térképén, és utána úgyis oda kerülünk majd vissza a tárgyalótermekhez. És akkor majd elmondjuk, hogy mi a köztársaságnak a szándéka a sok zsoldossal, annak a szelkapnak.
Have you managed to retrieve the data from our droid in the Sith base? Excellent. It does not appear to have been tampered with, so the Sith did not manage to copy its contents yet. And now for your information. We are not supposed to speak of this, but since you are a Jedi and we have exhausted all the other options, I think I can entrust you with this. As you know, the Republic is fighting for its very existence against the evil of the Sith Empire. As you also undoubtedly know, we're doing very poorly. We need much in the way of supplies and material to stem the tide of battle and bring us victory. Manan is the sole source of Kolto, the most powerful medical substance in the galaxy. Frankly, we need as much of it as we can get. The Selkath conservatives, with their neutrality treaties, seek to treat the Sith and the Republic equally. This includes Kolto exports, but a few more far-sighted Selkath see that if the Sith are ever allowed to win, the galaxy will be plunged into darkness, and there would be nothing to stop them from taking Manan anyway, so we made a deal. We recently began construction of a secret underground facility to harvest Kolto directly at its source. We also hope to one day be able to synthesize it effectively. Current techniques are insufficient for the task, so we must mine it for now. The amount we take would hardly be noticed, since most is lost naturally before it reaches the surface anyway. We were nearing completion of the base when the digging teams reported some sort of obstruction. An ancient building or artifact, possibly your star map. Transmissions from the base were cut off abruptly after that, and we haven't heard from the station since. We don't know. We just don't know. As you may have noticed, we're hiring a lot of mercenaries around here. Ostensibly, they're to be shipped off-world to aid in our fight against the Sith, but they're really for another purpose. When we lost contact with the station in the Rackard Rift, we sent our contingent of Republic soldiers down to investigate. None returned. We've tried hiring mercenaries and sending them down as well, but none of those expeditions have returned either. The reason we really sent that droid underwater, and the reason we needed its data back so badly, was to find out what happened to the Rackard Rift station. But now that we have the data back, our operation is in no danger of exposure to the Sith. And now I must live up to my end of the bargain. I took the liberty of having a submarine prepared for your departure. Merely use this card to get past the door behind our Kolto packing room and enter the sub they're in. It has been programmed to take you down to the station, and also to take you back up should you need something. I would send soldiers to assist you, but we've lost many of ours, and nearly exhausted the mercenary population of this planet. The soldiers we have are barely enough to keep this base secure. The Sith have also noted our interest, and begun to bribe mercenaries away from us. Please, find out what happened to the facility. There may be some survivors left down there. Perhaps even the head scientist, Kono Nolan. Good luck in your efforts.
Na most, hogy tudjuk, hogy mi a helyzet, gyerünk a víz alá. Arra járok. Meg is érkeztünk. Egyébként innentől töménygyepárás következik, szóval lesz itt móka bőven. Elméletileg majd visszafelé menet találkozunk a Szittel, akit a bejátszásba láthattunk még régebben. Tanítványa Malaknak.
How did you get in? Did they send another submersible? Quick, we have to get out of here. We have to get away. No! No, we have no time. We have to leave now. I managed to close the door after they killed everyone else, but I don't know how long it will hold. We have to! We have to leave! The Cellcath, they went crazy. They started killing anything that moved. Someone must have triggered the defense systems too, because all the droids activated as well. I was one of the mercs the Republic sent down here to find out what happened. We came down and secured the first couple of rooms. There were bodies everywhere. And the Cellcath came out, screaming and croaking their fishy little war cries. They're dead. All dead. They swarmed out and over us. There was no way we could stop them, so we ran. But hardly any of us made it. I locked the door behind us, but the others had already left in the submersible. The sharks. The Ferox are out there, and worse. I heard an explosion shortly after the submersible left. They didn't make it. Just food for the sharks and the Cellcath. Like us. Back to the surface, yes. No! There's something out there. It got the other submersible already. We can't leave until you do something. Blow up the entire station, maybe. That might distract whatever it is long enough for us to escape to the surface. But all the machinery and stuff is in the southern half, and that's been flooded. There might still be environmental suits around, but the Cellcath might have laid their eggs in them. No! I locked the door so the Cellcath won't get in. If you open it, we're all done for. If you go in there, you're dead. You're all dead. If you want to die, then go. You won't hear me mourning for you. I'll stay here and be safe until some sort of real rescue comes.
Egy beleméreg. Igen, itt sokat fognak mérgezni minket a szelkatak sajnos. Na, gyorsan mentek egyet. És akkor hajrá. Végig. Na, azt hiszem a csapatban nekem a legnagyobb a komputeres készségem. Úgyhogy... Hát elveszek őket. Itt minden Cellcath gonosz és nem lehet őket megmenteni, szóval nem gáz, hogyha most így likvidáljuk őket. Jó, ide is egy kis gáz. Célzó program, inkább likvidálnám őket. Ez is célzó program. Őt viszont bajzsat azt deaktiváljuk. Ez OP, olyan mint a szitbázison volt. Jó, ezt nem terheljük túl, mert akkor megszívnak. Jó. Oké. Ez itt nem átjáró. Csak erre tudunk menni. Viszont még mielőtt tovább mennénk. Ez közelharci pajzs. Ne basszál fel, hogy csak közelharci pajzsod van. Na.
What is it?
Sure.
Okay.
This again!
Nem, nincs felszültető cucc.
Never too old for this!
Szeretszem, hogyha ez a detonátőr. Addig jól jobb.
That is what a Jedi.
Na, nézzük a térképet. Szóval itt, hogyha eljönnénk, akkor itt a folyosókon kéne átmennünk, úgyhogy először nézzünk erre. Ez viszont a gyógyítással semlegesíteni tudom a mérget. Plazmagránát. Először az Eurodroidot alkatrészekért meg javítom, és meg is értem, mert kaptam egy szintet. Ott arra azért nem tudunk még elmenni, mert még nincsen meg a búvárruhánk, amiben elméletileg szállkatojások vannak, bár két nem. Is remélem, hogy nincsen. Jó, hát itt mivel nincsen ajtónyitó képességünk, megpróbáljuk bezúzni az ajtót. Ez nem valami biztató. Ez még el se tudja találni. Jó, oké. Akkor megyünk a másik irányba. Nem baszokszunk itten vele. Ítélet napig. Hoppá. Hát ti meg... Nem úgy volt, hogy ti vagytok ügyve. Nem ezt akartam. Oké. Jó, ők nem dobtak semmit, tetszett. Ó, te kis sunyi. Viszont ez itt egy szit, amelynél Jedi mesterköpeny volt, na mindegy. Jó, ezt a droidot is kapcsoljuk is XP-ért. Jó, ezek úgy gyenge droidok. Jó pár granát. Jó csomag. Még a droid is megkapta a buffot. Vicces. Na, itt erre elnézzünk. Igen, valószínűleg itt voltak a szálkatok még, akiket likvidáltunk. Hangsugár, ez majd kell. Tudós feljegyzésben valami olyasmi van, hogy de inkább meg tudom. Akit érdekel, az el tudja olvasni. Igen. Tudós. Na, mi van? Túlmentem volna? Tudós feljegyzései. Na, jó. Mindenki meg tudja állítani és el tudja olvasni. Röviden arról van szó, hogy a cápákat elviasztó hang készüléket hozott létre a tudós csávó, amivel el lehet írtani a szerpeket. Ezt majd használnunk is kell majd. Na jó. Sütsük fel magunkat. De szerintem is miért nem jelzett, hogy fél vannak. Kérem önnek. Meg nehéz sebezni ezt a alapokat. Igen, ezeket mindenféleképpen gondolom ilyen fegyverek kellenének. Milyen gránátom? Ez minket annyira nem sebez. Már inkább. Szépen lesen meghalt. És gyógyítás. Dobni nem dob semmit. Ja. Hát ezeket bezúzom. Itt még azt hiszem nincs jelentősége annak, hogy bezúzzuk a ezeket, vagy nem. A második részben már érdemesebb kinyitni őket, mert bezúzásra tönkre mennek a benne lévő cuccok. És akkor csak ilyen összetevőket lehet belőle kinyerni. Na, itt van valaki.
Is somebody out there? Fishy, fishy, fishy. Come and eat me too. You can't get me, little fishy. Nothing here. I'm safe behind my walls. Investigate? You're just like the others. Fodder for the Selkath. What can fish next? Trump, trump, trump. If you can run, you might be fast food.
The Selkath went insane and started killing everybody. I locked myself in here. I'm safe in here. Nothing can hurt me in here. No fishy food for me. No, 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 no. That's what the others said. Mercenaries like you. But they're dead. The Selkath ate them. Lunchy munchy. Only the ones left in the south part of the base might still be alive, or where the Culto is. Few fishies there. Many, many, many fishies in between the water. No, 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 no. Only the ones left in the... Don't know. Go ask them. When the demon screamed, it shook every mind in the station. We fell to the ground but survived. Fishy fishies though, they just got hungry. Bye-bye. Go look for fishy people. They'll chomp and bite and chomp and bite. Food for fishy. That's you.
És sokkal viccesebb egyébként, elképzeljétek, hogy nincs benne senki, nem ezzel a szekrényel beszélgettünk végig. Na, igen, itt van a másik adag. Vagy itt lett volna a másik adag Selkath, de őket elintéztük. Na, itt van még egy hangsugárzó, hogyha nem vettük volna fel idefelé évet. És elméletileg, igen. Az az ajtó nem tudsz összejönni. Mielőtt tovább mennénk, az XP-ért és a cuccokért körbeírni mindent. Ezt az ajtót már be tudjuk zúzni. Ez a második részből sokkal egyszerűbb, mert hogyha a második részből laserkarddal akarsz kinyitni egy ajtót, akkor az instant sikerül. AP-s pénz, AP-s erősítő. Az erősítőket majd szerintem csak bosszoknál fogom használni. Ha eszembe jut. Au. Nem. bár úgyis vannak. Most nem. Akkor már zömmel. Na most. Próbálom. Na, és megpróbálom ezt a trükköt, hogy elméletileg ugye Jedi védelmező vagyok. Így, hogyha ezt a támadást nyomatom, igen. Akkor egy ugrunk egy szépet. Néha nem jön össze, mert valamikor úgy gondolja, hogy inkább oda sétál, hogy oda rohan. Jó, innen se tudjuk beütni. Szelkötött. Miért ne? És ők ilyen hangfegyvereket használnak.
For the order!
Get it! Got it.
Na hát így, látjátok, így elkezd így odafutni inkább a helyzetben. Na ezek a cápákkal szoktuk találkozni innen. Felszínén, amikor majd megyünk. Tényleg olyan hülye vagyok, vízfelszínt mondtam? Mint a víz fenekén. Na. Itt a granyó van. És végül... Itt már voltunk. Na. Szóval... Ezek mindegy, csak régi zsilipek. Na. Akkor, de most ennyi fért bele, innen folytatjuk. Köszönöm, hogy velem tartottatok. Szevasztok!